Welcome back to another video. I've literally just got out of the shower to the news that Sorare, even though they tweeted it 44 minutes ago, my shower wasn't 44 minutes long. I just haven't been on Twitter in that time. But basically, they've released their calendar for the next couple of game weeks. And in that calendar is something really, really important, which is the Academy. As you can see here on my screen, they've made a nice little video graphic for it. But we're going to head over to Medium to check it out, basically. I literally don't have a clue what this is at all. I have a good idea, but I've not read any of this yet. So I'm really excited to see what this is all about, basically. So we've got game week 285, 286, 87, 88. Before we launch into the game weeks, we actually have a new competition making its debut in game week 284. The Academy. The Academy is tailored for new managers joining Sorare's community. This competition is exclusive. I called this a few weeks ago. If some of you watch my live streams, I mentioned that Sorare should have basically a casual league, a league where like new users and old users don't participate together. Like it's just literally new users on their own in an exclusive division because I felt as existing users we had a massive advantage over new users because we've been collecting common cards in the common league for over a year now. So our galleries are going to be way more tailored to win prizes in that free-to-play version. So the Academy looks to solve that, as it says, exclusive for managers that don't play our competitions that require limited, rare, super rare, and unique cards. The main goal is for managers to learn how the fantasy game works without having to compete directly against other managers. This is what we've needed for a long time, Sorare. I'm glad they've listened. The new competition introduces our very first points bar reward system. Okay, this is new. The Academy rules. You can play 3 to 5 common cards, a maximum of 2 limited cards. Captain's bonus is 20% and the limited bonus is 40%. You cannot enter the Academy if you have registered a team in at least one competition requiring limited, rare, super rare, or unique cards. So basically, you need to be brand new to the platform, effectively, to play in the Academy. And then the rewards. So from what I'm seeing here, this is more of a tiered system, meaning that you're not actually playing against other users in the Academy. So for example, if there's 1,000 new users playing in the Academy, and you all score over 400 points, for example, everyone would win a tier 3 limited. Like, it's not as if, like, if I get 400 points and you don't, then you don't win the tier 3. This is a points bar reward system, as they mention up here, to where you're not competing against other managers in the Academy, which I think is huge. In the casual league, you're competing against other managers. There could be 20,000 of you in there and only the top 100 get a prize, where now in the Academy, it doesn't matter where you finish. All that matters is how many points you get at the end of the game. So for example here, over 110 points wins you a tier 2 common. Over 165 points wins you a tier 1 common. Over 300 points wins you a tier 0 common, which is a star rare, someone like Mbappe, Neymar, etc. Over 400 points wins you a tier 3 limited, and over 450 points wins you a tier 2 limited. So don't get me wrong, it's going to be tough to score 450 points, 400 points, but it's possible. Like, and if you do, you win a limited card, which obviously you can technically sell for money. The common cards you can't sell or trade. They're just there to bolster your starting squads and help you along your Sorare journey and understand how the scoring matrix works, etc., etc. But this is huge. We've been waiting for something like this for a long time. So we're going to dive into Sorare and have a look at the Academy exactly. I won't be able to play the Academy because I've already played in a limited, rare, super rare, or unique division in the past, so I'm out of the question. It's not there for me. As you can see, I can't actually enter it. It doesn't allow me to previously. So all competitions are covered, the requirements, limited and common. It's obviously going to cover all matches, and then we've just looked through the prize pool itself. So yeah, I can't actually dive into it myself just because I'm not able to use it. But this looks like a really cool addition. It looks like that they're going to be running the casual league alongside it. So the casual league is free to play as well. But like I said, anyone, existing users, new users, everyone's allowed to use the casual league. But the Academy, like I mentioned, is strictly users that have never entered a limited or above competition, so effectively new users. Of course, limited cards do cost money, so if you are looking to play the Academy League and you need to buy some limited cards, there's a link in the description of this video that will get you 1 free limited card once you've purchased 5 from the new card auctions on Sorare, as you can see on the screen now. So if you buy 5 limited cards, you will get 1 for free, but the Academy only requires 2 limited, so technically you can only need to buy 2 limiteds to get involved in the academy. You don't need limiteds. It's just going to help you score higher points because, as the article said, because limiteds get 40% bonus on their score. So if your limited scored 60 points flat, but with the 40% bonus added on, he would score you a total of 84 points. So it does make a huge difference, especially if you do have 2 limiteds in that lineup as well, alongside your 3 common cards, which is only going to help you hit the 400 or 450 points required to win another tier 3 or another tier 2 limited card. I really do think this is going to be huge for new users wanting to sign up to Sorare. Previous to this, if you were a new user, you would obviously start off in the common league if you weren't interested in buying limiteds, rares, super rares, uniques. As soon as you start, I always recommend using the common league as long as you can to get to know the scoring system on Sorare and how players score their points and how the market works as well. So if you are playing in that casual league, like I mentioned, you will be playing up against existing users that have collected common cards for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, where if you're playing in the academy, this newly created division, then you're only going to be playing against new users, which will give you a huge advantage in the sense that you're not actually competing against them. It just means that if you've never entered a limited or above tournament in the past, you're allowed to enter the academy league, but you're not actually competing against any other users in the academy. You're just competing against yourself. You just need to score over the thresholds, like we mentioned, over 110 points for a tier 2 common, over 165 points for a tier 1 common, over 300 points for the star common, over 400 for the tier 3 limited, and over 450 for the tier 2 limited. But like I said, you're not actually competing against anyone like in the casual league. The academy is purely you against yourself, which I think is super, super cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're an existing user, how good you think this is going to be for new users. If you're a new user, like I said, there's a link in the description that will get you 1 free limited card once you've purchased 5 from the new card auctions on Sorare. And hopefully we'll see the numbers of the Academy League rise every week upon its introduction. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please leave it a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video.